that the time I'm putting and effort into this, it's like an investment for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just excited, man. I'm working on my business website. I just got a lot of things I'm working on.
Well, the reason why we drafted up your motion, and it says something to the nature of you can give her whenever, give me never custody. I was reading that shit today, man. I said never custody. Wow. And that's because you are a man that has been unleashed. You unfortunately was involved with a woman, and you put a lot of stake in the family thing, the moral thing, because that's what men do. Our family give us purpose. And now you're like, you know what? That ain't work. And so you still got the purpose. It's just not for a family now. So that's why you don't want to engage in all the nonsense. And you're like, look, let me put this behind me because my business. And that's how it should be. So good for you, bro.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I don't got time for all that nonsense, dude. I got one life, and I ain't trying to just be, I don't know.
Yeah, be spending it, putting time in being a woman, because that's all. You got to be a woman to fight a woman. So you ain't trying to do that. But so you filed it, yeah?
Yeah, I filed that, man.
Let me make a promise to you. That was an explosion, and there's carnage. There's body parts everywhere in her camp.
Dude, the clerk was treating me different today. It's so strange. Same person.
Really?
Dude, same person. But she was like, oh, okay, yeah, we can file this. Oh, this time it won't be a charge because it's a response. Oh, I see you're responding for the 26th date. You know, there's also a motion that was filed on the 30th. Are you sure you got the right one? And she's like, oh, all up trying to help me, man. I was like, wow.
But I told you that was going to happen. Remember, I told you.
Yeah.
I said they did not expect you. See how she mentioned an answer. Remember, I said, bruh. Remember when we was wrapping up and you said something about child support? We got to. I said, no, hell no, we got to do that. Hey, don't worry about time with me. No, how we miss everything else? Yeah, we better put something in. Remember, I told you we got to answer to everything they say, right?
Right.
So what she did was she just reassured the fact that you're doing everything right by now trying to assist you in doing everything right. See, when she said, oh, it ain't going to be no fee because you're filing an answer, you already knew that. You didn't care, but in hindsight, you didn't care if it was a $500 fee to file that. That was a nuclear bomb, my brother. That was a nuclear bomb. They will not recover from that shit we came up with. They won't. They're not recovering from that. I want my attorney's fees paid. This issue is being held up because he's not paying me. Opposing counsel said this issue is being held up because he's not being paid. This is between my wife and me. He can recuse himself. This got nothing to do with him.
Right.
He didn't expect that.
No, man. How soon do they get this? So when I file it in, does the court send them a copy?
Yeah. Listen, he's just trying to figure out, because he gets it first. He trying to figure out how he gonna tell her that she got to pay you. Because attorneys, they put all that shit up in there to justify the woman running to them charging a woman, and he's being beat on a $500 a month retainer. He's being beat.
You know, it's really embarrassing because you're an attorney for, X amount of years, and you're getting beat by some pro se young nobody.
How about that? See that? There you go. I like the way you put that.
I'll write a review on his page saying, I did not retain this attorney, but my wife did. But I just want to say that she ended up paying me alimony and all this stuff. I don't think he's I don't know, something of the nature of like he's gonna waste your money. He got beat by someone pro se.
You, boy, I told you, boy.
I feel sorry for my wife that he stole her money because.
Oh shit! She's not getting the results she paid. Thought she was gonna get, right.
Right, and
Wow.
I don't even have an attorney, and he lost to me.
Right. Hey, listen, that's what I told Tia. I told Tia, you got an attorney just for him to put his kids through school. As far as a victory, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. I even walked up to him. I said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna keep her in court, make you real rich." Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I am so glad, brother. Hey, listen, I just was talking to a client. That's why it's my only female client, by the way. That's why it went all over. And
okay.
And when I have a female for a client, that means that they lost custody. And the sad thing about her is her husband lied and said she was in a cult. So they took her kids from her. And when she wanted to move away, they said that the kids can't come to that state. They can go to the other 49 states, but they just can't go to that one state that she lives in. So she went to, she wanted to go back to school. So she said her new husband is going to support her and everything. And I just put in a motion that I just want to suspend child support. I was like, you did what? I said, what the fuck are we for? This and all that. And the first thing I told her to do 3 months ago, I said, change your address. She said, why? I said, because when you hire us, we play chess. And the move that you changing your address is a move that's going to catch up with you about 5 moves from now. So she went and got a mailbox, etc., blah, 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 an address, but it's a P.O. box. Lo and behold, she gets information Wednesday. They want to know, well, how are you supporting yourself? Now, I said, remember when I told you to change your address? Okay. So, she said, it said you're married, rather. It said you're married. So how are you supporting yourself? Because if you're not, then your husband should be supporting you. And then I said, we're going to respond with that this is my husband's address. This is my address. I said, you're not going to say y'all don't live together no more. You're not going to say y'all not together. But the reason why they can get you is when y'all live under the same address. And part of that is why they did what they did to you. The reason why the courts is quick to tell the man to get out the house, it justifies the breakup. It's like welfare. What do? They tell women the man got to get out the house. So a restraining order tells you got to get out the house. Once the court knows you and her are separated and they got her back, she will not reunite with you. This is why, if you remember, one of the things that we put in your paperwork, if you can remember, I said, this is one of the unfortunates of child support. Of a divorce. Terrible game or something like that. I said, remember?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Yeah.
It appears to be a game.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And because the courts, and I also said in there, the courts have supported all of her, gave her all the laws to support whatever it is she want to do. And so what your soon-to-be ex-wife, what she have had up until this point was reassurance that, yeah, you're out of the house, but she's still going to get your money. Oh, no. Screw him. We still going to give you his money. Oh, no, you came to the right place. We still going to give you his money. So when we drafted up that and they seen that, they said, oh, shit. Oh. And you sitting right up in the cut Hey, man, I'm building my website right now. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, listen, every time Lydia sends you out hey, your retainer is due today. You never said, could I pay it next week? You never said, she said, hey, your retainer is due. But damn, that was quick.
Bro, if I had to, I'd rob some grandma and drive down there to pay you myself. For the man saving my life, I would not play with your money. No way.
My man. But listen, I was just making a point that you have money, you just ain't giving her shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you ain't giving her nothing. No, sir. No, sir. And that's the first thing. Because when a woman says all that crap that she says to you, man, I was like, wow, how could a woman say some shit like that? But a woman that is an arrogant ass and just look and research all the laws. And there are women that think that what the laws say is going to happen. I'm going to get his money. I'm going to have everything. I'm going to get the kids. You're saying, oh, you can have the kids and you ain't getting the money neither. Anything else? Oh, shit.
But it was a switch because initially I was telling her, I'm like, we could figure out child support, we could figure out this custody thing, and the deeper I got into it, the more I was like,
sinking.
My mental state, I was disgusted and sickened with the whole situation, and then I was like, you know what? I snapped, bro. I was like, forget it, no more. I'm done.
Right.
Yeah,
and then when y'all do talk, she gonna be like, so you don't want to support your kid? It's not my kid. What else? No. No. Listen. When she got the client that I was just talking to, they sent her child support, sent her a thing because she hadn't paid child support since January. So when she filed the paperwork, so now they sent her a thing saying, are you getting Social Security? Are you getting this? Are you getting all these? How are you supporting yourself? Your husband and all that. Then she also put, she also put for all those next to everything. I said all the money sources that it's naming, put not available, and then when it came to the how are you supporting yourself, she said that's his address, that's my address, and then we put I'm supporting myself. What the fuck did she say? We said the hurt and the pain. Yeah, we said that's his address, that's my address, and I'm dealing with it the same way. Yeah, I'm dealing with it, not supporting. Yeah, how are you supporting yourself? Well, that's my husband's address, that's my address, and I'm dealing with it the same way I'm dealing with the pain of you telling me that I can't see my kids. She said, oh, wow. She was like, wow. So we dropped it up. And I said, what you always got to do is help the courts understand there's a flip side to the fuck shit that y'all do. There's a flip side. Just like the flip side to the law. Remember? Well, in law 236, the lesser parent, well, no offense to counsel, but he kind of got that wrong.
Only because he didn't know about anything.
Right. Opposing counsel said, according to domestic law 237, that his client is the lesser parent. I think he need to go ahead and redo his math. I mean, I don't understand how this guy's attorney, but I'm the lesser. I'm on welfare.
You're like, if the judge agrees with his error in math, give me an explanation.
Right, dude. Oh. Hey, listen. Another thing too. When I drafted up this thing for her, right?
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of paper, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Now, this woman, her whole thing, that's why she got screwed, was with a guardian ad litem. She never seen the judge. So when she called them Friday and said, because because they said that they wanted her to come all the way back to the West Coast. And so this was her attorney put in there. And we want all parties present. Come on, man. This woman lives Midwest. You want her to come all the way back to Washington, state of Washington. So she was bugging out. I said, no, I got that. I said, well, since this is a child support matter, y'all don't have jurisdiction anyway. So we will do this by Zoom, or you would transfer this case to the state that I live in. Pick one.
Oh man.
So they said, okay. So they did it. So they sent her the stuff, and they said, oh no, we can do Zoom. That's not a problem. Yeah, but you let fuckboy file this bullshit saying he want her to be present. So check this out. But the way I drafted it up when we did the original petition, I said, I'm scratching my head as to why counsel. I said, now since this is the same counsel, because you notice I always attack their attorneys, right? Because that's who you're talking. Okay, you notice that. Okay, so I said, what I'm scratching my head is this is the same counsel that stood in for my ex-husband with his divorce, and she know that, and because she was part of my child's children couldn't come to my state. So I'm over here scratching my head as to why would she put in there that I must be present. Well, I'm opposed to showing up in person, and we can continue to do this on Zoom as we did for the past 11 years. All right. Yeah. So then I said, and then she said, she wanted her to pay the attorney's fees, but I said, I want all this to go in front of an attorney. So when she called them, she said, yes, I'm calling because the case was supposed to be this Wednesday. So she says, you got to call 24 hours prior. So she did it Friday. And so she says, I'm calling to verify that in fact that I will be on a sentence. She said, well, the guardian ad litem says no. She said, no. This will not go in front of a guardian ad litem. So the lady said, well, she said, it's on the paperwork. It's on my motion when I filed it. You know what the lady said?
What'd she say?
She said, oh, I'm sorry. That was an oversight.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I said, I noticed she didn't say, nope, it has to go in front of the judge. She didn't say, well, when out here, we do it this way. She didn't say anything. She said, oh, I'm sorry, it was an oversight. No, it wasn't. It wasn't an oversight. You just didn't think that see, what happens is, Dave, what you always got to understand is when you file something, you got to go there and be that person. So what they think is you're hurt you just talk that tough talk on the internet, or you just talking on a letter. I always said, you much rather me write a letter. I'm worse in person. I'm the same motherfucker. You trust me. I am as advertised. That's why I turned to Atia one time and said, while we was in court, I said, yo, you ain't tell these people who I was? Like, you ain't tell them? I'm not a punk bitch at no time. So when the lady said, oh, I'm sorry, it's an oversight. So instead of her case being on Tuesday rather, they switched it to the 29th. I said, well, what do you know? Well, what do you know? She was like, I'm just so glad I found you. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I said, listen, all I want is for you to understand that everything that I tell you is the truth. That's all I want. It's like when you've been doing this for 23 years. When I look at videos and I see guys saying that child support is illegal and this and all that, and I'm saying to myself, you're just transferring information. I lived it. I know how to answer to this stuff. I know how to do a whole bunch of, I can respond to shit and be within the confines of litigation and know what to say, So she was like, wow, wow. I said, see, I said, for now on, every time we respond to your paperwork, we're going to mention the fact that they screwed you. We're going to make mention that they screwed you. And that's one thing we got to start. We're going to incorporate in your thing. We should have said, when they said, I want you to pay your attorney fees, I'm still trying to scrape up enough money to get me a place to live when y'all put me out. Shit. I'm scraping.
I gotta tell them, it's been even extra hard since the car got repossessed.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna start putting all little blows in there. Yeah, this is what y'all did, right? Yup. This is the backlash from it. She don't get nothing now. I haven't recovered.
She did this to me. How are you gonna absolutely destroy someone and then say, "Oh, by the way, give me some extra money"?
No. Let me say it better. How could you destroy someone? And that's why I said say it how you say it better. It's the same thing. How you destroy someone and then want their proceeds? They're destroyed. You must assume that they are not even in a position to produce proceeds.
Right.
How you going to destroy? You're not going to break a glass and expect to drink from it. So why did you destroy me and then expect me to have proceeds? No, I'm not. I'm on welfare. I'm not good to anybody. I'm no good to no one. No, I'm not. I'm no good to no one.
I was to say, if you don't want me, nobody wants me.
Right. Yeah. They expect to destroy you. They want to destroy you and then have you say, now get on out there with your destructive mind state, be distorted, be confused, and still produce income. No, that's not how this works. You shitted on me. Now, when you deal with me, you get shit on you. That's how that works. The fuck are you thinking?
Man, if this was a game, which it is, but had I been aware it was a game and not real life, I would have been like, yo, let's establish some ethical rules. Let's make sure none of us are not to the point where neither of us could recover and we can keep playing back and forth because we're both immature and stupid. But no, you went way too far.
Right.
And you didn't even tell me. You just surprised me because you started to look bad, and then you thought you could do some damage control and change the narrative, make me look like I'm terrible. She texted me, I know you have some twisted idea that everything is yours because you bought it, but that's not how it works.
When she text you that?
She texted me that, let me go back, October 11th. Oh, pretty much the day before right before she served me this stuff. This is what she texted me.
Right. She threw a flame log at you, the fire, to start the fire. It's amazing what these women do, how they so want you to respond. They want you to talk. They want you to come back. Please respond. Respond. I'm gonna say something. Respond. No, I ain't got nothing to say. Nope. I got nothing to say. That's what they want. They want you to respond. Every time they do something, bruh, they do something. Women cannot ghost you. They like cats. You ever see a cat when it catches a mice? It just fucks with it. It don't kill it all the way. Then the mice be laying in its mouth, and then the mice be like, okay, maybe I can move now. And the cat clamp down on it. Then I see another cat. Yeah, what's up, man? I had a fur earlier. Me too, man. Oh, what you got there? Oh, I caught this motherfucker. Hold on. Shut up. Okay, motherfucker trying to act like he dead. Yeah, I know. I seen him move. But what happens when a dog catches a cat? It's straight destruction.
Just murder.
Right.
Just
Annihilation.
Shake it silly and
Right.
kill it on the spot.
Yeah, ain't no playing with you. I don't want to fuck around and come back and you know you in nothing. I'm gonna see to it that their body matter is all over the place, so it's impossible for you to still have life existing in you. That's what a dog does. That's why I did a video one time and said, men are not designed to fight women. We're not. The way you going about it is how a man does it. Oh, you want to fight me? No, unless I can come up, walk up to you and punch you in the fucking face, this is not a battle. This is some fuck shit that your idea of a fight. I don't fight like this. I fought in war. We didn't have we didn't drop bombs on the motherfuckers that we didn't drop cleanup bombs on the motherfuckers. A bomb that drop, explode, blow everything up, and then clean everything back up. We drop a bomb, total destruction and annihilation. Then we're gonna call you and say, did you surrender yet? Oh no? Hold on a second. I got some shit coming your way.
You're like, the phone's still ringing. Throw another bomb.
Right. And listen, people don't know the history of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We bombed Hiroshima, right? This is how it went. We bombed Hiroshima. Nagasaki was just a how you like me now. It wasn't in the works. But we created the bombs and we dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, right? And then the president comes out, America has struck, but we are vigilant. We are going to strike back with a vengeance. And this is what Intel told us. So they sent it to the president. The president said, oh yeah? Yeah. What else we got on the map? Nagasaki. Hit him again. Boom. When they hit Nagasaki, then it was, we are peace. We come in peace. We don't want... Straight blew up bunhole. Like, oh shit. The Americans ain't fucking with us.
Wow.
And that's how it went. If they would have just surrendered, or not even surrendered, if they would have just said, America has attacked and shut their mouth, we would have never bombed Nagasaki. History would have been rewritten. But because of the arrogance of, I just dropped a bomb on, that's where the term drop a bomb comes from, by the way. Yeah, I'm about to drop a bomb on this motherfucker. That's where the term comes from. So if they would have just simply shut their mouth, like I tell people, if Atia had just took me to court, got her fucking money and shut her fucking pie hole, her shit fucking producer, her verbal shit maker, if she would have just shut her fucking mouth, I would have never started the League of Dads and the National Fathers League. But no, she wanted to fuck with me. See that I wasn't phased. I was still buying cars. I was like, I'm a car collector. Oh, I'm going, girl, he brought a thing. Girl, I'm going to hit him again. Oh, shit, I'm going to hit him again. And I went and got educated. Then I got educated, and it was, here's the problem. On your best day, your bombs, little acne rocket you see on the commercials, that's your best. My shit is the shit that they created in the movie Oppenheimer. The atom bomb. And I just kept, it took 2 court hearings. The first one was a fluke. The second one, it was confirmation. And the third one, she ain't want no more of it. I watched her ego come down off its high. They ain't built for the shit that they talk. There isn't a woman out there that's arrogant. How the fuck are you going to be arrogant and you're emotional? It doesn't go together. Emotional is nice, so you want everything to be nice. But these women, they every time they want to act up, it's always when they got the law on their side. You know, or in your case, they knew they was heading to the law. And then you sit down like I did my child's mom, and it was okay. Now here it is 2024, and I'm like, I'm keeping my foot up in the Tia LaShawn Bradley's ass. I tell people, go find her on Facebook. Go find her. She don't want no parts of me. I am as advertised. I am. Individuals got to understand. All you got to do, and this is what we're doing now. We're about to take the wind out of her sail. I promise you. That shit that we filed, carnage. 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 Hey, listen, and you know what, too?
What?
You can't rebuttal nothing you said.
Right. You can't argue it.
Can't argue it. It's nothing. You can't argue it. That's why I even said, and I think I said, you're not the first person that wasn't able to pay child support. Didn't I say something like that?
Yeah, you said it's not the first time.
Yeah, it's not the first time you dealt with somebody that couldn't pay child support. So don't be coming with these counters and trying to talk me into pay. You know, all right, I'll tell you what. I can pay you $3 a month.
Man, I already did the math. They're gonna say, "How'd you come up with $3.18?"
Right,
I'm gonna tell them.
Right.
I'm gonna tell them that's $1.59 every 2 weeks. That's 0.44 cents an hour. I feel like, given it's coming out of my hard-earned alimony.
Right. Yeah. There you go. There you go, my man, my man. And this is what people don't understand. You cannot get like. A person would think that, oh, in 2 years from now, they can go back to court and say, well, we got divorced. He wasn't making nothing. Now he's a millionaire. Well, y'all got a divorce. It don't mean nothing no more. You can't go back and get alimony reassessed. That's not how it works. You can't. This is why, like I told you before, Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat, the coach of the Miami Heat, it's why he got his contract extension. I think the day after or 2 days after, they said it made an arrogant statement.
That is seriously arrogant.
Yeah.
One day after.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. It was right after. And it was like, it was all over the news. Eric Spoelstra got a, this is the news. Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat got a divorce. It said Eric Spoelstra got a contract extension. He just got a divorce. And also with the Miami, that's how the headlines went when he got his extension.
Wow.
That's how it went. ESPN, that's how they reported it. Eric Spoelstra just got his extension. He just got a divorce. His divorce just went final. Mm-hmm. Yeah. These women act like you're supposed to be proud to let them fuck you. Like, I'm going to bend my ass over. Yeah, you can just have at it. Just work my asshole, baby. Go ahead. Fuck out of here.
I'm not into that, man.
Right. My man. God damn it. I'm seriously gonna come up with a package for you I was telling her about it because I also have a company called the League of Moms. I never did nothing with it, and I told her that that you've awoken an idea with me because one thing I can work better with people that get it. You follow me? I can't work with somebody that don't get it. I had a client one time, and this dude, the woman had 2 kids before they got married. He put 4 kids up in her. She had 6 kids, 48 years old. And she just acting like she's 16, was hot in the ass, and everybody wanted her. I'm like, send her ass back out in the streets, bro. What the fuck you trying to act like I just want my family back. Okay. I just want my family back. I just want my family back. Bruh, what are you thinking? So I can't. Anytime somebody give me an ounce of uncertainty, I just like, Lord, I can just prorate this fucker's retainer and give him his fucking money back. Serious, man. I want chicks to know you coming for their ass. Hey, when you hire us, I want motherfuckers to know you are coming for their ass. That's all. That's what I want. I want motherfuckers to be like, yeah, he was all about that butthole action yesterday. Now he changed. Yup. Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah, I'm mad because this is what I wanted. I wanted a family. I wanted to raise my own child, my own daughter. That thing adores me, man. and I'm angry
As you,
because it's not going to be done my way. There's no co-parenting where I can be a father and do things my way.
wow, that's exactly right. That's why I did the video when people talk about something. Oh, you just gonna leave your kids? Not with a custody order in place. You ain't leaving your kids. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Custody order means there's a third party in control, not you.
Absolutely.
So
I can't discipline. I can't even yell at my kid. Kid scrapes her knee at the playground. Oh, I'm abusive again. I'm
Right.
not going through that nonsense
Right. Wow.
Again. Are you serious?
Wow. Very well said. What you're saying is simply, you think I'm gonna play this game, and what you're saying is, guess what? I'm not playing this game. No version of it. I'm not playing it.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like one of those like kids, like things aren't going your way. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to be friends no more.
Right.
That's it.
Right. As you should. You should have no problem saying that.
I don't. I'm mad, man.
Right. You should be. And listen, to hell with anybody that says they got a problem with it. Yeah, to hell with them.
They don't understand. They do not understand my thought process and how I came to this conclusion. Just to not walk away, but just realize I have nothing.
Wow. Wow.
They don't understand that. It's in their mind is, well, I will fight for my kid because that sounds like a good, noble thing. They're all looking for external validation, but nobody want to look within and see actual what's going on with them and the situation. It's not good for me. It don't work.
Right. Well, listen. This is why I said I'm going to come up with some type of package for you to take on and create a chapter of the League of Dads and the National Fathers League up there where you at. Based on what you just said right there, let me tell you how right you are. People, and this is why I don't speak to my mom. Basically, a parallel to what you said. You don't even know what this did to me. You're on the outside looking in, and you're gonna pass judgment on me. I want to kill myself twice. Yeah, me. Strong, I'll fuck you up, me. The pain was so hurtful and the pain was so intense. And my dog, let me tell you the story of my old dog. My dog, Diamond. My daughter and I was together, and I brought the dog for my daughter. So when my daughter wasn't around, I never petted my dog. I never did nothing. I said, I don't care about the dog. When the dog did something wrong, I gave it a beating. And I didn't care about the dog because I wanted the dog to cling to my daughter when my daughter came around. And so my mom was like, that's kind of cold. That's your dog. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't care nothing about that dog. One day I was having an episode. I was like, yo, it's time to go. I'm just going to go ahead and park a bullet in my brain. I was laying in my bed. That dog never came in my room. I was laying in my bed, and that dog walked up, put her two front paws on my bed, and just was looking down at me. And I was just looking up at the dog. And the dog told me, I know what you're going through. I know you're hurt. And that's when everything changed. I would not ever hit that dog again. That dog became my best friend. I brought this house. I was living in the back of Todd Smith Studios before I brought this house. And one day, that was in 2000. I brought the dog in 2008. 2009, my daughter relationship and I discontinued. So I had 10 good years with Diamond. And so one day in 2019, we was going somewhere, and I told Diamond to get in the car, and she was old. I didn't realize she was old. She was my little baby, and she I opened the door and she just turned around and looked at me. And I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God, my dog is getting old. And of course, such a nerd. My brain fast forwarded ahead and I said, shit, if this dog die, I'm not taking this dog down to nobody's ASPCA. I'm not putting her on nobody's table and walking away and giving her my last. I said, I don't own a house down here. I gotta get a house. I gotta buy a house because when she die, I want to put her in the backyard. So she'll always be home. And I signed a deal with this realtor and they were screwing me along. So I had to wait 6 months so I wasn't looking for a house, and because anything I would have brought, they would have got a commission. And I found this house a week before the house I'm living in now. I found it a week before the 6-month contract had ended. When the day the contract ended, I put in for this house. I brought this house a month and a half later. No, a month later. March, April. Yeah, wow. No, the contract was up March 1st. And then a month and a half later, April 15th, I closed on this house. My dog died exactly 1 month later on May 15th.
Wow.
And I remember when my dog died, oh, brother, I was going after everybody. I didn't do nothing for a month and a half, 2 months. If you owed me $1 when we were kids, I'm at your house. I don't give a fuck if you moved to Guatemala. I'm fucking taking up. I'm paying $800 round trip just to come get $1 from you. I want to hear you say no so I can fuck you up. I was looking for reasons to just fuck people up. Because I knew what that dog pulled me out of the abyss. Yep. That dog pulled me out of the abyss. And so the pain, I know the pain. And this is why when I listen to people talk about how they can do this help, I'm like, you don't even know the pain, bro. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know. And when people come on my shit and make comments, I'll be like, look, I remember one dude made a comment and I said, you and your kids. He responded, wrong response. I came up under that. I said, no, right response. I said, right response, right time. And I said, and if that was the wrong response, we can make a video at any time so you can make the right response. And he never got back to me. And this is why I get so mad, because I know what this shit does to people. It destroys people. It's a game to somebody. Your destruction so if somebody decide they want to get a rifle and shoot up a school, what's the difference? People are dying. People are dying. What makes a school full of children any different than a grown man? The age, what's the difference? We hurt too. And it's a game. Everybody want to take that shit serious, but when it comes to prying your duties as a father away from your children, it's some fucking game to somebody. Nah, I ain't letting that ride, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, that's how I feel, man.
Yeah, I'm not.
Even my own parents, they're like, they ask me here and there, like, how's your case going, your divorce and whatever, and, oh, are you going to see your daughter in custody? And I'm like, it's not that, it's complicated. It's not complicated, but you would never understand. It's not complicated. It's complicated for you to grasp it.
Right, because
they're like, how come?
Yeah, because they don't live in this world. This generation mean this world. So, my mom, instead of my mom just getting information on what is happening in my generation, she just gonna strike me down. She's just gonna strike me down. I don't like what you're saying. I got nieces and I'm sure they ain't like that. I don't. So what about what I'm going through?
Yeah.
Men,
It's irrelevant. It's a minor inconvenience to the modern man. It's like, oh, someone took your parking spot, big deal.
right. Park somewhere else. No, I'm not doing it. And so I will tell people today and tomorrow, I'm glad I went through the stuff I went through. I wouldn't change this for the world. I'm sure Tia Bradley would. I'm sure she would. Yeah, I'm sure she would change everything. But what you not gonna do is come try to think I'm gonna bow down to you. You're a woman. I'm a man. If you want to fight me, hell, I'll let you put on some. I'll wear some 100-ounce boxing gloves, and you can go bare knuckle. But we ain't fighting the way you want to fight. We ain't doing that. I'm not fighting you. Nuh-uh. I'm not. This is your game. I don't play. I'm a man. I don't play this game.
Dude, I would, like, there's these war rules where, like, you can't use, like, triple-bladed knives because you can't stitch people up. I don't care. I'll put grenades in children and send them back to their parents.
Right.
That's how mad I am. I don't
Right.
play by no rules.
Right. Right. The Geneva Convention ain't got nothing to do with this. This is somebody's twisted perspective on how they think that they're going to get over on dealing with me. Not happening. Not happening.